Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your Friday, the 13th, December 13th, obviously, 2019 tarot reading, okay? In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall energy of the day. So let's get started and see what this energy is all about. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have the Lover's card in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So Friday definitely is a complete shift. Okay, because all the cards are in reverse, so it's like something is turning around, something is changing in your life. Now, we have the energy of Gemini here with the Lover's card in reverse. And we know that we are just coming off that full moon in Gemini, questioning, bringing to head a lot of things around our relationships, joint finances, and things like that. So I am happy to see that. Now, with the Ace of Cups, let's start here in reverse. This is saying that you're really going to have to listen to all the things that are not said. Some days we have energy that's very direct and straight to the point, and it's very communicative. This is an energy to me that is all about the insight, the intuition, the things that you feel that no one else feels. And sometimes it can be little weird things like yesterday I was at a doctor's appointment and I kept being pushed to ask my doctor, were other people in her family doctors? And it was annoying, but I just was like, I finally asked her, I'm just like, was anybody else in your family a doctor? And she's like, well, no. And then she was like, well, the only person that was a doctor was my father, but he passed away when I was little. So I realized, oh gosh, conveniently, I'm in this damn doctor's office picking up on some energy that I'm not even trying to tap into. But, of course, I didn't go into depth like, oh, I'm pretty sure your father wants you to, acknowledge him. You get that from your father. I'm at a doctor's visit. I'm not, about to go into all that, but I'm like, oh, well, I just simply say you must have, gotten your doctor ways from him, or whatever you want to call it, or the want or the drive to be a doctor. But I could almost tell the way she answered, she never thought of it like that. Like, she almost made me feel like she never made that correlation between her father and the fact that she's a doctor. Of course, logically speaking, I'm sure she has, but on a deeper level, it really came off to me like she didn't even really think about that. So regardless, those little things that you feel within your soul, that you feel within your spirit to say or acknowledge, listen to that because it's going to help you. Now, the Ace of Cups in reverse, you have to be careful because it can make you go over the top with your emotions. It can be emotionally draining sometimes. It can be that you really want a relationship. You're really longing for love. You need this connection with somebody else, and I just don't have it. But Spirit God is saying that you have to have that love within you first before anyone else is going to come into your life to add to that. Ace of Cups in reverse is really giving me that vibe. Some of you won't fit. Some of you all who are in loving relationships, you might be feeling this in the form of maybe a career or something like that. But a lot of this energy deals with love to me and your instincts. Now, the next card we have is the High Priestess in reverse. And this is saying you need to trust your gut. Not the date to get in a relationship to me. If I was dating someone and they asked me to be with them today, unless you're the type of person who's been dating the person maybe 6 months and you are so insecure or you are so scared from what your past lover did to you that you won't dare open up again. Well, this is saying that you might want to stop doing that because you attract what you are, not what you want. You attract what you think, not what you say you want. Okay, and want is really a word that we should cancel from our vocabulary. I am, I have, things like that are better words. I am. Those are all strong vibrational words that pull in what it is that you need or that you desire, because need isn't a good word either. Okay. But the high priest is in reverse saying you better trust your gut today. If somebody seems sketchy, they are. If you are more so feeling this high priestess in reverse energy in a negative way of saying that I'll never find love again, and or maybe this full moon really has your mind scattered to where you're overthinking, ground yourself. I love the high priestess because she is the mother. She's the grandmother. So I always say it might be something said from a grandmother or a mother that really hits home with you today. I think just all collectively, we really don't appreciate women and mothers the way that we really should. So really take that to heart. If you are a mother, pat yourself on the back. If you have a mother, give her a little bit of extra attention, because sometimes we can be very unappreciative to the women who gave us life. Okay. Now, the last card we have is the Lovers in reverse, saying that whatever relationships are falling apart, whatever breakups happen, somebody probably is going to break up with someone today. The Lover's card also in reverse can be falling out of love with something that once made you whole. In life, we constantly change. Seasons change, we change, people change, and it's okay. You don't have to feel like a failure because you don't want to be in a relationship anymore or you don't like your job anymore. That's why we have life. That's why we have years ahead of us to do the things that we want to do that make us happy ultimately. So don't be too hard on yourself if you find your spirit, your soul changing in some way. Embrace whatever changes come about today. All right. So I hope this helped in some way. I love each and every one of you all. And if you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. And I will see you tomorrow.